Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
All right, guys, so we got to revisit this super wild story that I did probably, almost a week ago about Adam22, who's a podcaster who is letting his wife, or he let his wife, go to Pound Town with a large black adult male star. And his rationale, his reasoning for letting her do this, despite having a child, I believe they have a daughter, is because of her career, right? Her career is so important, right, that he's gonna let her get her cheeks clapped on camera by a large black male. And as you can see here in these pictures that his wife put on the internet for millions, 2.8 million people to see, she was excited, right? She was very excited to go to Pound Town with this BBC, right? I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that this man is also very excited, or he was very excited to do target practice with the back of this man's wife's throat, right? Okay, I mean, he splashed all down her esophagus, okay? And I mean, that's the reality of that, okay? That's the reality of what happens when you let your wife get pounded out by an adult film star, right? You're letting your wife be an adult film star when she could happily be a mother, okay? I mean, this couple has millions of dollars, okay? Adam22's podcast apparently is bringing in millions of dollars. This is 100% entirely unnecessary. However, these people are going to cause a world of bullying, a world of mental anxiety, and just emotional trauma, right, to their child because of the irresponsible decisions that they are making, okay? And I think Adam22, again, he has not thoroughly thought about it, okay? But when confronted on the idea that, hey, his child could get bullied for this, he said that let's just pray that it doesn't happen, even though Adam22 is a proud atheist, right? He's a proud atheist, but he's praying that his child doesn't get bullied for the bad decisions that he's making. Take a look.
You don't think, like, she whispered her phone number in his ear?
Oh, he definitely has her phone number.
What the?
How would they not? She contacted him on Instagram. They might be communicating
So
through
she
DMs.
picked the guy she wanted to.
He is a very famous adult star.
So she picked him.
I think, yeah, there was really only a few that she was kind of choosing between that would have made sense.
Did she give you some details?
We talked about it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Because you know, Adam, fresh gets hit different. That's your wife, so you know you're kind of like repetitive with a lot you do. So he hit that thing different, bro.
I mean, I'm sure she had a good time. I'm sure he had a good time.
And you were just cool with it.
I'm sure he's numb to it. I mean, he's been doing this for a long time.
If him was like, that's your wife, right?
Yeah, and I mean, she's supposed to enjoy it. Anything novel is going to be exciting, right?
Yo, bro, like, not for nothing. I hope I ain't.
It's okay.
I hope I don't step in my boundary.
No.
What are y'all gonna do when your kids get older, bro? Kids are savage these days.
The kid is already going to know about me piping a million girls. I don't know that from the kid perspective, if
Bro,
her having done it with
by
other
the
guys is going to
third
be that
grade,
different, right?
by the third grade, they're doxing the kids. Their
Okay.
kids is doxing.
Let's just pray that things go smoothly. I feel like it's kind of like catching a body, where like gives you a little bit of a stomach training feeling, but you get used to it.
Have you guys had arguments since then?
We've had some conversations, and some of them might have got a little bit,
Did you storm out?
No,
So you good with it?
we're still good.
She didn't tell you. That's why we better than you. She didn't.
Okay, you got to understand, it's entirely a business thing from her perspective. For me, it's hard to
She got a
approach
nut.
it.
She got a. That's no business. That's personal.
But
she lied to you.
But the whole point on camera is to make it look like she did
Let
regardless,
me tell
right?
you something. No, bro. The fact that she handpicked this dude, and you're saying that this dude is like a high profile dude,
Right.
The thought of her actually getting to do it with this dude,
Right.
she got it.
Well, I mean, we didn't have that conversation. I don't think
She's not. The fact that she didn't have a conversation lets you know she got it.
every different vagina is like its own little personal puzzle, and I wouldn't say she's the easiest chick to make climax.
That's you.
I've made it happen.
So what happened when you watched this shit?
I haven't seen it.
But when you do,
Boy, this is a sad situation. It's really not funny because it's messed up. But at the same time, like, this guy is so clueless, bro. He's like, well, she's not the hardest person to make climax. And I'm like, yeah, that's why she wants this guy. That's why she's so excited to film with him. That's why she's counting down the days, right? Because clearly, she's not being satisfied. But, hey, this continues, okay? And what's even wilder than the fact that this is actually happening, it is the follow-up responses that we're seeing on the internet. And it's just so crazy, right? It's so crazy. I can't believe that this is the world we're living in. Lena the Plug, his wife, took to Twitter and said, I see you guys noting that I took my wedding ring off. Would it have been more disrespectful if I kept my wedding ring on during this scene? Bruh, you just shouldn't be doing it at all, right? Keep the wedding ring on and not have a penis in your hand. Another man's penis. That's probably the most preferable thing. And this guy replies, he says, I'm fine with him rearranging your intestines. But taking the ring off is where I draw the line. She said, quote, I didn't want it to touch another man's. You know what? Boy, this is crazy. But it gets crazy. It gets crazy, okay? Because this guy, right, has been tweeting about this, okay? He's been kind of playing into this, okay? Because people are calling him a you know what, okay? And he said it's kind of weird how calling me a you know what is supposed to offend me. I saw the video of my wife getting plowed, and I thought it was pretty hot. If that makes me a you know what, so be it. Wow, the cope is heavy here. The cope is heavy, okay? This guy is high off of copium right now. He knows that inside he's dying, he's sick, but in order to deal with it, he has to play into it, right? He has to play it up. Again, this guy is a couple conversations away with his wife from either becoming a gay adult actress himself or being in the sneako chair, right? I'll just say, he's very close to that, okay? I mean, if he's all about the money, then that is the natural evolution of this, right? Or, divorce, okay? I think that that's ultimately what's going to happen because in the industry that this man is in, that his wife is in, the more extreme that you do, the more money that you get paid, okay? You have to be more extreme. The more extreme stuff that you do, the more you get paid. And since he's all about the money, it's all about her business, it seems to me he's willing to do whatever for her business, right? For his wife's business. Let's read this. It's officially been a week since I let my wife do you know what with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall, it wasn't that big of a deal. She's watched me sleep with hundreds of girls and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and our business. Overall, I'm glad we did it, and I'm happy to report her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size. Send the asteroid, bruh. Send the meteor. There's no saving this world, right? We have no hope, okay? We have no hope. And what's even worse, right? This is the response that his wife put to his tweet, right? This tweet. She called him my progressive king. My progressive king. So what is progressive, right? This is where they're going. I want people to understand. This is why I'm not woke. This is why I'm not a progressive. And no man should ever claim to be a progressive, right? Because this is what the feminists are progressing you to, okay? It is progressive. You are a progressive king if you let your wife sleep with other men on camera for money, okay? If you pimp out your wife, if you turn your wife into a 304, okay, for money, that's progressive. That's progressive. Yeah, I mean, I think it's time that we start regressing, okay? Just like the comment said, I think it's time that we start regressing if this is what progressivism is, okay? These people are crazy, right? They're insane. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But like I said, it's funny to me how the so-called atheist all of a sudden wants to pray when it comes to his child potentially being bullied because he's letting his wife get pounded out by BBC on camera. Now, again, allegedly, according to his wife, Adam 22 is a progressive. And as a progressive man, he doesn't believe in gender roles. And that's how he is rationalizing this, okay? He's saying that, well, I don't see the difference between me banging chicks on camera and my wife banging chicks on camera, right? Wait, he doesn't understand that there is a difference. There is a difference, okay? Preferably, you do none of it. Preferably, you don't shoot adult content with your wife and put it on the internet okay? Because again, that's just gonna be embarrassing for your children, period, okay? Your children to see your wife get banged, but at least, hey, it's the mother and father, okay? It's in the family. And some of you guys may disagree with what I'm about to say, but I think it's true. There's a difference between a man sleeping with a woman emotionally, okay? A man stepping outside of marriage and sleeping with another woman emotionally than a woman doing it, okay, with another man. Now, obviously it shouldn't happen between either of the two, okay? I don't condone cheating at all, but I'm just saying that there's a whole set of emotions involved when a woman sleeps with a man versus when a man sleeps with a woman. And that's what I think the difference is, okay? And I think everybody knows that, which is why this is getting so much backlash. And there wasn't this amount of backlash when Adam 22 was banging other girls on camera. The reason why is because we know it's different, right? There's less emotion involved, okay? A man can just do what he got to do and keep it moving, right? No emotions attached. But there's no doubt in my mind, this woman is developing emotions, right? When she goes, she sleep with this guy, when she's getting pounded by that BBC, she's definitely getting all kinds of emotions involved, okay? All types of emotions, right? But then again, you know, these are psychopaths, so maybe it's not emotional. I don't know, okay? This is not my cup of tea. He may be tongue-in-cheek when he says the word pray, okay? He may not necessarily mean that, okay? But it's just funny to me how you know, the first thing he refers to is a higher power in regards to that, okay? I really don't think that this man has thought this out. Again, I feel really bad for the child. There's still time left for this man to reverse the decision to release this video that will be online forever. They're going to make a lot of money off of it, but I don't think all money is good money, and sometimes money is the root of evil, okay? And you're literally seeing that play out right in front of us on the internet, because there's no amount of money in the world that would convince me to do something like this, especially considering how this man is already rich, okay? I mean, his wife should be happy being a mother for his children, okay, and raising them, and that should be her role preferably, and they're going to be much happier in the long term. They're going to be much more stable in the long term versus what they're doing now. This is just the first BBC. There will be more BBCs. Eventually, there won't be any Adam 22 with this girl, because I think this is going to end up in divorce, right? This is going to be a train wreck, okay? This is not going to work. It's not going to work, in my opinion. But hey, what do I know? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.